Interacting with the community of a game becomes a worse idea with each passing day. What used to be a group of fans of a title is now a group of insane stans that will go to any lengths to defend their game and to keep it alive. Any sort of meaningful discussion is pretty much impossible to have nowadays. And this doesn't only apply to live service games. For some reason, social media now believes that if a game isn't being talked about months after its release, that means the game has failed. Yes, even for single player games, which just doesn't make any sense. Who do you want to keep talking about Expedition 33? The game came out nearly a year ago. Almost everyone that wanted to play it has already played it and talked about it. We need to start accepting that it's fine if a game doesn't have an incredibly active community. I much prefer that to an awful one, which nowadays accounts for almost all of them. Well, except when I want a guide for a game and I can't find it. This is another issue that plagues modern game communities. Back in my day, if you wanted any sort of info about the game, you had it readily available, no matter how meaningless it seemed. Now, not only is there way fewer info, but for some reason, it's always hidden on Discord servers. I don't want to join a Discord server to see the DPS calculations for the new Silver Wolf. What happened to just regular old websites? Anyway, my rant here is partly because of what I just said about Star Rail, but also because of the recent Nike drama. In case you don't know, the TLDR is that people were fighting over who really was the target demographic of the game. Yet another issue that's been on the rise lately, gatekeeping. It was one of the stupidest discussions I've ever seen, if it can even be called that. Not only from the lack of arguments, but because for some reason these people on Twitter seem to legitimately believe that their opinions mattered at all. Guys, I'm sorry to say, but the chances that Shift Up is listening to a bunch of people on Twitter is close to zero. And the chance that they will change the game because of them is definitely zero. Anyway, to finish the short and to answer the title, the main problem here is what I'd call fandomization. Unfortunately, I'm out of time here. Maybe I should have made a video instead of a short, but nobody watches videos anymore, which, funnily enough, is also an issue with modern gaming.